Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Since we have learned how we can respond to any question on any topic just by including those 5 W's: who, what, when, where and why, what I have done today is I am starting a series of videos today in which I will be covering questions on different topics starting from the alphabet A to alphabet Z, and we will cover different topics and we will see how we can respond to those questions on different topics by including those W's. Let's start today's video. As you can see on the board, I have picked question based on letter A. So what is the question here is, what's an activity you always enjoy doing on weekends? So what would our answer look like if we add all those fives in our answer? So it would look like, I love going on early morning hikes with my cousin every Saturday in the hills nearby. It helps me clear my mind after a long week. Now I want you to pause this video and take your time and try to find out for the answers of questions like who, what, when, where and why. I want you to recognize the answers from this answer and resume the video and check the answers and let me know in the comment section how many of those have you got right. So what is the answer of who here? About whom we are talking in this question? I and my cousin. So the answer of who is I and my cousin. What is the answer of what? What are we talking about? We are talking about early morning hikes. So early morning hikes. Then what is the answer of when here? Every Saturday. Every Saturday. Then what is the answer of where? In the hills nearby. In the hills nearby. And what is the question of, what is the answer of why? Helps me clear my mind. Helps me clear my mind after a long week. Why am I doing so? I want to help you to see and understand how by adding details in such a manner, how can we keep the conversation engaging, and how can we improve the listener's understanding by giving information about who, what, when, where and why. And if you give answers in such a manner, you will stand out from the other people. So let's go ahead. Now we are talking about a question based on alphabet B. So the question is, what's your favorite book? What's your favorite book and why does it stand out to you? So the answer would look like, the best answer would look like, my favorite book is The Alchemist because I first read it during the summer break at my aunt's house, and it really shifted how I think about personal goals. Now I would again request you to pause the video and try to recognize the answers of these 5 W's. So let's start by looking at the answer. Then what is who here? I am talking about I. So what is who here? Here I. What is that we talking about? What is that about which we are talking about? Is the alchemist. The alchemist. What is the answer of when here? So it is during the summer break. What is where? My aunt's house. And what is why? Because it really shifted how I think about personal goal personal goals. So we have answered all the 5 W's, and this would look like the best or the perfect answer. Now we are talking about the topic based on letter alphabet C. So can you tell me about a celebration that means a lot to your family? How would you answer that question? By including the 5 W's. So the perfect answer would look like, every year my family celebrates Diwali together at our ancestral home in Jaipur. It's time when all of us gather, light lamps and share memories, which brings a deep sense of connection. So now what we are supposed to do, we will look for the answers of those 5 W's. What is who here? Here, who means my family. We are talking about my family in this answer. So who means my family? What is what here? So Diwali celebration. We are talking about Diwali celebration. When? Every year. Then what is where? Our ancestral home in Jaipur. So ancestral home in Jaipur. And why? Because it brings a deep sense of connection. It brings a deep sense of connection. Hope I made myself clear. Now it's time for alphabet D. So the question with alphabet D is, do you remember a dish that you loved as a kid and still crave today? So what a perfect answer would look like? The perfect answer would look like, yes, my grandmother's dal makhani. She used to make it every Sunday afternoon at her place, and it always made me feel warm and comfortable. Now quickly recognize the answers of all the W's and let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What would be the answer of all those W's? So we will discuss it. What is who here? So who is my grandmother? What is what here? What we are talking about? Dal makhani. What is when? Every Sunday afternoon. What is where? At her place. And what is why? Because it always made me feel. It always made me feel warm and comfortable. Now is the time for letter E or alphabet E. So the question with alphabet E is there any experience that completely changed your perspective on life. So the perfect answer would look like volunteering at a shelter last year really changed me. I met people who had so little but were still incredibly kind, which made me appreciate everything that I have. So the answer of who is I and people at the shelter. What is what? Volunteering experience. We are talking about volunteering experience here. What is when here? Last year. What is where? At a shelter. And what is the answer of why? Because it made me appreciate everything I have. It or this experience made me appreciate everything I have. Guys, this exercise really helps your brain to think better or respond any answer in a better way. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.